going to jail. This is how closers close. I was smoking weed like 8 times a day. I was asking my parents for rent money probably every month, making like $2,000 a month. I didn't have a car. I was drinking every weekend. I honestly was wasting my life away. And now I have a car. I'm completely sober. I made over $23,000 last month. I'm 21 years old. I have a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, bro. I'm feeling freaking amazing this morning. I did not want to get out of bed. But that's why you got accountability partners and you got Jackson right here, because I would have slept in, but you got to carry the boats, gang. Can't be weak. You're going to get Colton in for free just in case. This is how closers close. Shout out Lifetime Fitness. We're about to get the craziest arm and shoulder pump. Look how small they are right now. Check back in 30 minutes. It is a light day, it's a Thursday, so I'm probably just gonna hit like 30 to 50. I haven't taken this cross off. For probably like 8 years now. Stays with me. Jesus forever.
Is that when you came to your faith?
No. I mean, I've always known God, but it was never like
Intimate?
Relationship, intimate. Like, I wanted to follow everything he said until recently, but I've never been like, who's God? Like, is Jesus real? Like, I've always known, like, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, but it got serious recently.
How long have you been like regular?
How long have we been lifting for?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been off and on probably sophomore year of high school. Jackson got really into lifting, like made it his entire life, like eating, counting every single meal, going the whole 9 yards, and I never got into it like that. Went to college, didn't lift, and now that I found Allstar, I'm honestly back in the gym every day, but probably like 2 years.
What is it about Allstar that made you want to get back in the gym consistently?
I just like to say discipline in all areas is discipline in sales. If you're going to be hanging around all these dudes all day, you don't want to be fat. You don't want to be like weaker than the next man. That's just gay. That's like having estrogen as a man. Like, you don't want that shit. Monster. Sorry, Mom. We already showed Mom, though. Yeah. We're taking peptides. Oh my gosh. I'm down. Solid lift, boys. Time to make some money.
Yeah.
My name is Luke Rapaport. I'm 21 years old, and see what a day in the life looks like. Usually I wake up 6 o'clock, hit some prayer, a little Bible study, some breakfast going 7:15, out of the house by 8. That's the morning.
And then what does your day typically look like with being at the office and dialing? How long are you intentionally dialing, or what does that all look like?
I would say I dial intentionally for at least 7 hours, time stamped. That's usually, we have a training at 8:30, which is actually amazing. That's where I learn almost all my sales game. Start dialing 9:15, and I'm usually done with like the actual time stamp, like count my hours. I'm genuinely dialing, not just like watching reels or eating or whatever. Usually done right around 6:30. Try and hit the gym usually 7:30, or do like some sort of training with my guys, do some review questions with objections, but I'm always working from the hours of 9:15 to 7 o'clock, no doubt, every Monday through Saturday.
What do you think it takes to be in this business?
This business is 90% mindset. You're gonna have so many days where you just fail. You're gonna go a month or two before you actually make money before you make profit. Like, people underestimate what starting a business is like when it's like, oh, virtual sales, I'm starting a business. But then if they go and start like a restaurant business or anything else, they know it's going to be super hard, but for some reason this appears to be easier in their mind, so they expect to come in and have like 100K months right away. It's a business. It's going to take like 90 days to get up and running, but it will always be paying you like a business if you treat it like one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just hover over you.
Let's go, Chad. Everyone knows what they say. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Only turkey bacon, because Haram is Haram. My arms are tired, dude. I can't even put my socks on.
It is. Armor of God, baby.
Sick. You crack the egg like this. I go like this. And the egg just fully splits, like fully in half. And just opens up.
And then it started sliding off the counter. He caught it and put it in the fucking pan.
Wait, that's cleaning up egg is ooey gooey. It's like that white sticky stuff for real.
So you're originally from Colorado?
I'm originally from Basalt, Colorado. It's a small mountain town if you've ever heard of it.
How did you end up out here in Austin?
So I ended up in Austin because I've actually known Wiley Hawkins, the leader of Allstar, since I was in like 5th or 6th grade. And there's been offices down here in the life insurance space, and we just got reconnected. And he was living in North Carolina. I was living in Boulder, Colorado with my brother Jackson. And there's an office down here fully functioning, like everyone's up and at it. So we came down for a week. We loved it. Next thing you know, Wiley bought a house 6 months later, and we live here.
How have you liked living in Austin?
We were here for like a month, and I was like, that, I could so get down with this place. We originally were coming for 30 days. Then we're here for like 10, and Wiley's like, oh, by the way, we're gonna be here for 60. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then we're here for like another 2, and he's like, actually, like, let's just do 90 days. And we're like, okay, cool. So we went from 30, 90, and then at the end of the 90 days, he's like, yeah, I'm buying a house. And now, I mean, look around, we're in the house that he bought. So we're gonna be here for the next 3 years, and I'm super pumped about it. Austin is low-key the spot. All-star breakfast.
So you're close with your brother?
Yeah, Jackson's my top dog. We've always been pretty close. We're 3 years apart. The only time that we were really completely different areas is college, his first couple of years when I was at home. But I mean, after that, I've lived with him for the past 2 years straight now. And honestly, until he moves in with his wife, we're probably gonna just keep living together and riding. So, like, we're low-key like Wiley's wife. He comes home, we cook him dinner, he wakes up to breakfast is made, the house gets clean.
I know it's tough competition for the ladies out there.
He pays our rent.
And even lets me wear his shoes.
Bro! It's chill though, I'm wearing your entire fit.
Wiley, what was your first experience when meeting Luke? First impressions?
Let's sit down at the table.
Luke, I was at one of my best friend's funerals, and I was like 3.5 years. Dude, I was like 5 years into the business actually. Multi-millionaire. And the first thing Luke comes up and says, he's like, how's the pyramid scheme going, bro?
Now I'm in the pyramid scheme.
And then I was like, who is this kid?
I was 18 and I was a freshman in college at that point.
And I was like, he definitely knows who I am, but like, why would he come up and say that to me in this setting? And that's the first thing he says. So he's had a lot of growth since then. Maxing.
You don't want to get clipped on the peptides, huh?
Why is it blue?
All right, Mom, if you're watching this video, these are things that are really good for you.
What are they, Wiley?
GHKCU is for hair, skin, and nails. C-Max is like brain lube. It's like eating an avocado for a test. It's brain food. The Ultra.
Oh, that one was so chill today.
Ow! Ow, I just hit something. Bad boy! Down!
Wow, that one did not want to go.
No, my skin's been fighting back.
He's tight, boy.
Where do you get your vibes from?
That is a good question. My vibes are created by myself. You have to create your own vibes. If you rely on other people to be your
Give
vibe,
me questions, and
you're never going to be able to succeed alone.
It's gonna be a really fun.
Triple threat.
Yeah, we should take more. Just got some caffeine before we go hit the craziest day at the office. Stim maxing, come on. I'm definitely getting 1 up before noon. I'm definitely getting 2 up before 2, and I'm definitely outriding Noah today. I'm gonna be spending most of my time basically making money from this desk. I can stand, I can sit, I can hoop, I can hang out with my boy Savage.
Check this out. Peptide cooler case for travel. Peptide's going everywhere.
Bang!
Retro.
All right, gang. I just closed the deal, but I didn't feel like a close. I actually got to help this guy out a lot. He was in a tough situation. He had just lost his son and had to pay for his funeral expenses. And he called me and was like, hey, I just had to pay for this. I really need to make sure that my daughter does not have to do the same thing that I just did. So I was able to set him up with just a $7,000 policy. But off of that policy, I will make $1,000. I'll actually make around $980 in commission. And that was just a genuine helping a guy out. So it's an amazing job.
Thursday.
Yes, dude. I was thinking I was gonna be at like 7K. Bang! Dexter! So now Graham's closing a deal. Come on! Look at that little early morning close. Ooh! Boy, you'll get paid $900-ish off that?
At least.
Let's go, dude.
Up front, yeah.
That's huge. All right, it's 1 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. We're gonna have an awesome little training type of group gathering to see what we're gonna do for the next week for a competition tomorrow. I'm currently at probably 5 hours time stamped, and I have 1 deal on the board, and I'm gonna get probably 2 more after this lunch. Let's get it.
They're doing inside of their sales process, business building, anything like that. And then you had 1 more called a True Talk. True Talk is really just like a testimonial. But when I was new, I listened to those calls on repeat, and they had 3 a week. And so I think we should make something that's just like Mondays do we this, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here's kind of what the training is, and then we can just assign a person. Oh yeah, and we're rolling out a podcast. The podcast are fire. The podcasts are actually sick.
That was one of the most fire Fat Man trainings. So blessed to be a part of Allstar for real. One of the best parts about being in the actual office is it's sick. We have this thing called Fat Men. Faithful, accountable, and teachable. We meet 1 time a week. It's a group of dudes that just honestly show how committed they are to more than just like the money. You know, like we are around over 30 dudes every single day. We have the opportunity to touch, like spread God's seed over every single person. We have the ability to just build somebody from ground zero as a boy and turn them into a man. Every time I walk out, I'm just actually so inspired. I'm like, damn, I gotta carry myself better. Like I gotta watch my tongue. I gotta make sure like I'm building this person up in confidence. I gotta make sure I'm speaking well about this or this or this. Like I made $2,000 today, and I've already been able to help other people make thousands of dollars today. It's actually just so crazy what it is to be a fat man. All right, gang, I just got done with my Bible study. I'm currently at, I think like 350 dials, something like that, maybe up to 400 now. It's been a slow day by getting people on the phones, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna be closing. For that your date of birth was the same as my ex-girlfriend's, the February 8th. Okay. So were we just looking to add a little bit of coverage for you? And just to confirm, you are 81 years young? Well, that's good. At least you're not 85 yet, because then we would have some problems. It's not the cutoff, but it does make it damn hard. Okay, so was your main concern just wanting to make sure that the funeral or any additional expenses don't fall burden on any loved ones? Then have you thought about being buried or cremated?
Sort of up in the air.
Well, that's okay.
I know I can't afford an $11,000 funeral.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you can get buried or cremated these days, and it's gonna range from honestly 7 to 15,000. Do you have another life insurance policy that would help cover that cost? God forbid something happened today.
Well, I did have your mutual Omaha.
Here, how much are you paying each month? And I might be able to find it here.
Because I was paying 60 for mutual, 60.
For $3,000 of coverage, you're paying $60?
No, I'm paying 50 something.
Well, do you have cancer or AIDS or something? Because you're way overpaying.
No, I don't have any of that.
Well, I have good news for you. We're gonna be able to maybe even keep your same premium that you're paying right now, but increase your coverage. Right now, for some reason, they have you paying sick rates, which I don't know why they would do that to you. So it's super easy. What I'll do is I'll just ask you a couple questions just to make sure obviously you qualify, and then obviously I'll ask a couple of health questions just to make sure you're not on your deathbed, or make sure you're not growing a tail. You're not growing a tail, are you?
If I was, I wouldn't have been making it to work.
That's true. So are you currently working, retired, or disabled?
I'm disabled.
Okay. And then there are 2 additional discounts then you may qualify for. So first, are you a smoker or a non-smoker?
I used to smoke, but I haven't smoked since 1998.
Let's go. Congratulations on quitting. You'll qualify for that discount. Don't start again. That's good. Okay, amazing. Here. Quick little FaceTime with the boy Bo Gerbowski. Outside back, sir.
Are y'all in the? Y'all aren't in the new office yet, are you?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, you are? How is it?
Damn, to think the boys bought it and they've only been in the business for less than 8 months.
Crazy.
The possibilities are endless. All right, while I'm dialing chat, it's 6:30 right now. We've been going at it all day, just about. It's been a slow day. We had a fire team call this morning though that Jackson led. I actually don't even know if you guys had the pleasure of seeing that. Been here for about 9 hours. I've probably been working intentionally for like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, probably like 7 hours. But I got my first deal out before noon. Now we're going for another one, listening to some tunes with the boy frickin' Noah.
So, what was your life like before insurance?
My life before insurance was, I was smoking weed like 8 times a day. I was working as an electrician. I was asking my parents for rent money probably every month, making like $2,000 a month. I didn't have a car. I was drinking every weekend. I was wasting my life away thinking that, oh, well, in 40 years, I'll be able to make like $100,000 a year. I'll be making 6 figures. And now I have a car. I'm completely sober. I made over $23,000 last month. I'm 21 years old. I have a relationship with Jesus Christ, and I get to be a leader within a community of more than just sales, but I also get to mentor people into their faith. So life is definitely, I would say, a little more purposeful. Now, when I think of like, oh, who do I want to be in the next 5 years? Like, I'm thinking like I could literally be the mayor. Like, who would have thought from a year ago to where I am now? I'm feeling like from where I am now to 5 years, I actually can't even imagine it. I hope that I have multiple homes. I still have a relationship with all of my friends here. Obviously, I'm still gonna have a relationship with Jesus, but I just want to be a mentor that people look up to. And if I were to pass away at any point, I'd hope they say like, man, that guy brought me a lot closer to like Jesus Christ in the Word.
When you were back in that kind of period of your life, like back when you were an electrician, what did you believe about yourself?
I believe that I was the dog. Honestly, I've always had a lot of self-belief. It's never been something I struggled with. So even when I was doing that, I still was like, I'll be a beast in electrician, you know? Like whatever I was doing, I was always like, I'll be a beast at it. Like I'll try super hard and I'll put all my effort towards it.
What made you transition out of it?
Out of electrical?
Yeah.
I just saw Wiley. He's super spontaneous. And again, I mean, I've known him since I was a kid. Seeing him be super spontaneous, where I was like, if I had to, when I met him, I had to ask my boss if I could take work off. I was like, do I want my life to look like that, where when I'm 30 years old, if my wife was sick, I'd be like, hey boss, you think I could take a couple days off, like my wife is super sick? Or I could be 30 years old and be like, let's go frickin' take a random trip to Spain just because I'm my own business owner, you know? That's what really got me, is like, you really do have the freedom of doing whatever you want. You're your own boss. I always thought it was a scam. I was like, there's no way these kids are making that much money. I talked to Logan Orvidal, who's got his last 2 brain cells were probably like fighting to which one was gonna speak to me. He's in the car and it's his 2nd day and he's like, this business is insane. Like, sent me a screenshot. I walked into work the next day and I quit my job.
That's crazy.
On spot. What an amazing freaking Thursday. It's 7:30 and we're heading out of the office for the day. I'm gonna take you a walk around what my week looked like though. So we actually started off hot on Monday. We got 3-piece. I had over $6,000 of annual premium. And then boom, another one. I got 2 deals on Wednesday. Honestly, like such a crazy week and such a crazy life that we live. Like it's all just hit me at once. Like we really are so blessed, and what an amazing Thursday to be able to film. Now we're gonna go rip some basketball. You're about to watch me go on his head top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head top.
You gonna tear him up?
Really could have.
Bye, Beta.
You guys a beast. 225. There's a water park on this house.
Oh shit! Oh, back! That's how you wrap up a day. With some hoops on your head top.
3-0. There's a reason why they call us Allstar, boy.
Wait, what it?
Bye, Flegel. Flegel's actually such a good guy. He's such a legend. Until they see that I'm famous with this camera, they're gonna be like, how can I help you, Luke? Why? It's because we do bad.
That's not my type of movie.
What's happening, Luke? We're getting pulled over, chat. Oh, chat. We're going to jail. We are cooked. We're going to jail. The reason that I got pulled over was because I was watching Reels and he saw it through the back of my car. I just got a notification. I want to check it so bad. Oh, I told him I was a Jew.
Oh, shoot.
He was like, oh, shoot, I gotta let him go.
Yeah, that's hard.
Thanks for watching the day in the life as a 21-year-old business owner. If any of that interested you, there will be a link in the captions. But guys, come along, have a similar day in the life as us. Keep winning, son!
Yeah, I'm pulling on his hair. And I do not really care.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can put that as the song to the day in the life?
And I will actually sue. I swear.